Добрый день! Сегодня у нас урок номер 8 по родительному падежу, и сегодня мы посмотрим на очень важную и трудную тему, которая называется genitive plural, множественное число, родительный падеж. Why is genitive plural so hard, or at least it's considered to be hard? Because normally in all other cases we have only one plural ending. We don't have to memorize a lot of things. We have to memorize masculine, feminine, neuter and plural. But as for genitive case, что касается родительного падежа, множественное число, plural form, can have different ending. And again, it will depend if it is plural masculine, plural feminine, plural neuter. Now you can see that again in genitive case, first thing that we use it in many different situations. And the second thing that we have to know that in genitive plural, we again have to be sure if the word is masculine or feminine. Поэтому, например, если мы хотим сказать a lot of houses, we cannot just find in our memory just the genitive plural ending. We have to first think if the word house, дом, masculine or feminine. And depending on that, we will have to find the suitable ending. If we take the same example, a lot of houses, how should we think to say it correctly in Russian? Во-первых, конечно, это родительный падеж. It is genitive because it is, we see the word много, many. After quantity words, we use genitive case. The second thing, we have to be sure if the word house, in nominative case, in nominative singular case, if the word is masculine, feminine or neuter. House – это дом. Is this word masculine, feminine or neuter? The words with consonants are masculine. And now when we know that it is a masculine word in nominative case, in singular form, we can already say that the masculine genitive plural ending is of, or sometimes can be ев, right? If the word is, if the last letter is soft. So many houses would be много домов. Много домов. The ending is of. We add this ending. How do we say many offices? The word office is also masculine. So how do we say many offices? That is много, and then we add of, right? Because office is masculine. That is много офисов. Офисов. We pronounce it as of, but the ending is of. If our masculine word has и краткая at the end, like the word герой, a hero, the ending would be ев. And many heroes, how do we say this? Много героев. Много героев. Again, we use genitive plural after many quantity words, not only много, right? Use my previous video about quantity words with genitive if you forgot or if you didn't watch it yet. Now we can make a lot of examples like no houses, нет домов, like no offices, нет офисов. Or like no heroes, нет героев. So that was genitive plural masculine. Now, if the word is feminine, feminine words in nominative case have a or ya ending. And such words will have zero ending at the end. How does it look? For example, the word женщина, a woman, is nominative singular. And how do we say many women? What we do is we remove the last letter. Yeah, ah will be deleted. And we have женщин, много женщин. Yeah, sometimes when my students see this form, they say, oh, the feminine word became masculine, yeah, because now we have the consonant at the end. But that looks like that, but that is not true. Now you know that this is just a genitive plural form. That is why the word женщина, a feminine word, looks like masculine. It's just because of the zero ending. Yeah? Подруга, a friend, a female friend. Подруга is also a feminine word, right? So how do we say many friends? We delete the last letter. Много подруг. Много подруг. If I want to say that I have few books, we look at the word книга. Книга is a book. And we delete the last letter. And how do we say few? Мало. Мало книг. У меня мало книг. У меня немного книг. У меня нет книг. У меня много книг. Сколько книг у тебя есть? You can see how many examples just without thinking came to my mind using this form. Yeah, we use genitive really a lot. If our feminine word has the ending «ия», like the word станция, например, station, right? Then the ending, the genitive plural feminine ending will be «и», and then «и» краткая. 5 stations would be 5, 5 станций. Да? Например, мы выходим через 5 станций. Хорошо, до моего дома 5 станций метро. What is interesting that neuter plural follow the same rules. Yeah, and if you remember, neuter singular followed the rule of masculine, but neuter plural follow the same of feminine nouns. And that is a little bit hard, yeah, at first, yeah, but with practice you will be able to use it correctly. If we take the word окно, да, and we want to say a lot of windows, yeah, we follow the pattern of a feminine noun, and it is a zero ending. Например, много окон. We change the stress, yeah, but the word has a zero ending. Много окон. Или нет окон. В моей комнате нет окон. Вино is also a neuter word, a good example, yeah? And how do we say no wines? В этом магазине нет вин. Вин. Wines. Yeah, different sorts of wines. Нет вин. It follows the pattern of a feminine noun. If we have a word with «ие» ending, like упражнение, exercise, или знание, knowledge, или здание, building, it has the ending «и» and «и» краткая. Again, the same ending that we saw in genitive plural feminine. Yeah? And how do we say many buildings? Много зданий. How do we say many exercises? Много упражнений. And how do we say a lot of knowledge? Yeah, it can sound a little bit strange because in English knowledge has only singular form. It cannot be knowledges, but in Russian we can put it in plural form, as well as, for example, in Spanish, I think, yes, or in Portuguese, yeah, we can say different knowledges, yeah, in Spanish, of course, yeah, and in Russian as well. So we say много знаний, много знаний. So we learned 3 points of 5, and if you are good at knowing genders in Russian, you may ask, what about the words with soft sign? Because they can be feminine, they can be masculine, sometimes we do not know. Yeah, and what happens with them? They all will have the same ending in Russian, in genitive plural form. They will have the ending ей. Например, дверь, door. Нет дверей, no doors. Ночь, night. It is feminine and it also has the ending ей. Например, 5 ночей, 5 nights. Мы забронировали отель на 5 ночей. День, day is a masculine word, but it also have ending ей. Например, 5 дней. Мы будем в этом городе еще 5 дней. Мышь, a mouse. How do we say, oh, there are no mice, yeah, in our house. В нашем доме нет мышей. Again, the ending is ей. That was the 4th point of our story, yeah, and the 5th thing that we need to memorize, and I hope that you are putting everything down, yeah, are the exception forms. Now you can see them on the screen. Let's just read them together. And you can see that exception forms, they follow some pattern, yeah, but we will not deep into why it is like this or like that. We will just read and memorize them. Yeah? Очень хорошо, что эти слова очень частые в русском языке. Итак, вы видите единственное число. You can see first the singular form, nominative. Например, дерево, a tree. Now the plural nominative form, деревья, trees. And the genitive plural form, деревьев. Например, я хочу сказать, there are many trees in my garden. And I'm saying, в моем саду много деревьев. Брат, one brother. Братья, brothers. And genitive plural, братьев. Брат, братья, братьев. How do you say many brothers? Много братьев. No brothers. Нет братьев. Сестра. Basically, this word is not an exception, but I put it here because of the stress, because the stress is irregular here and it changes. And sometimes we cannot recognize such words when we hear them. Итак, сестра. У меня есть сестра. Мы сестры. Plural form is сестры. And genitive plural is сестер. Yo is always stressed. And it can help when you read, yeah? У меня много сестер. Друг. Друг is a male friend. Друзья is nominative plural, friends. And if I want to say that I have a lot of friends, много друзей. The same pattern for son. Сын. У меня есть сын. У меня есть сыновья. У меня много сыновей. Сыновей. Дочь. Daughter. Дочери. Daughters. Дочерей. Genitive plural. 5 дочерей. Мать. Mother. A formal word, yeah. Матери. Plural. Mothers. Все матери, например, желают счастья, да, своим детям. And then many mothers, много матерей. The ending is ей. And the word that you probably know, дети, children. No children would be нет детей. For children would be для детей, because the word для, the preposition для, is always followed with genitive. Люди, people, genitive plural, людей. Для людей. Много людей. Нет людей. Now I hope you put down all these 5 important points about genitive plural. First, that genitive plural masculine has form of ев. Second, genitive plural feminine has zero ending or ending и. Neuter is the same, it is the third point, yeah, neuter is the same, zero ending or и. The fourth point was about words with soft sign. They have ending ей, no matter which gender they are. And the fifth point was about exception forms, yeah, or irregular forms. We would rather say that, yeah, irregular, but because they are not exceptions, they are just irregular. As always, below the video you will find a file. Вы можете скачать этот файл, сделать его и отправить мне на email или любым другим способом. You can use any way to send this file to me so that I check it. Попрактикуйтесь. И когда вы сделаете, например, 20 фраз, 20, 25, 30 фраз с разными словами в родительном падеже, вы заметите, что это не кажется очень трудным. Да? Это только вопрос практики. But I can say that there are no people, I haven't yet made a person who was not able to comprehend it. Yeah. With practice, everything is possible. Все возможно с практикой. Поэтому удачи вам. Увидимся в следующем видео. Пока.